Good evening, students. Welcome to Sankalp Learning Solutions. Now, you have second PU CET classes. That is, today you have physics class. The chapter is alternating current and electromagnetic wave. Okay. Today we have alternating current and electromagnetic chapter. See, we will see some MC questions related to these chapters. Okay, we will see some MCQ questions. See, listen, students. Uh, these classes are important. Here, MCQ questions are going to solve. So, you should concentrate here, listen carefully, and write down it in your notebooks. Okay. I hope you all are be ready with your pen and paper and all, right? ಪೆನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಈಗಾಗ್ಲೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಓಕೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ವೇವ್ಸ್ alternating current and electromagnetic waves. We will see MCQ questions one by one. Okay. See, students. First question. A 100 ohm resistor is connected to a 220 volt 50 hertz AC supply. The RMS value of current in the circuit is A 1.56 ampere, B 1.56 milliampere, C 2.2 ampere, and D 2.2 milliampere. See, students, first you have to read the question carefully. Okay. Firstly, here they give 100 ohm resistor. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓದಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ. Firstly, here they give the resistance value. What is the resistance value here? Here they give R is equal to, wait, here we give R is equal to 100 ohm, right? They give R is equal to 100 ohm. We know that R is nothing but resistor here. Okay. Then what here, students, in kotidare matta, they give voltage, that is 220 volt, right? That is 220 volt. Here voltage is equal to 220 volt. Okay. Then again, what they give here, that this is 50 hertz is nothing but what? We know that hertz is nothing but it is the unit to measure the frequency, right? Frequency anna ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ hertz ಅಲ್ಲಿ measure ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Okay. See here, again they give F value, that is 50 hertz. Okay. Then what ask here? They ask the RMS value of current in the circuit. Here they ask RMS value of current in the circuit. See, you have to determine VRMS. Okay. See, students, here we are discussing about question related to the alternating current. Alternating current. Then what's formula to calculate RMS value of current in the circuit? Sorry, not VRMS. Here you have to find out the RMS value of current, right? IRMS. Current is I. Okay. What is the RMS value of current formula? For AC sources, we know the Ohm's law, right? And again, here also they use the, we can use the same formula, that is I is equal to V by R. I is equal to V by R. Okay. Then substitute here. We know that what is V, students? What is V here? V here is volt and R is resistance. Okay. Here V is given, that is 220 volt divided by R value is 100 ohm, right? 100 ohm. Then I is equal to I is equal to 220 divided by 100. It gives 2.20 ampere. So it gives 2.20 ampere. That is the RMS value of current in the circuit is C. Which option is correct? C option is correct. That is 2.2 ampere. Okay. See, second one, the peak voltage of an AC supply is 440 volt. Then its RMS voltage is first 31.11 volt, B that 311.1 volt, C 41.11 volt, and D 411.1 volts. Okay. See, here they ask RMS voltage. Okay, what's given things here, students? What are the given things? Here they give the peak voltage of an AC supply is 450 volt, right? Okay. Here they give the peak voltage, right? In AC source, we know that peak voltage is represented by V naught, right? Peak voltage is represented by V naught. Okay. Then here V naught value is given, that is 440 volt. Okay. Then what is given? Then again, here they ask what is the value of VRMS. Here they ask the value of VRMS. Okay. See students, what is the formula to calculate RMS voltage? What is the formula? What is the formula to calculate RMS voltage? Related to the peak voltage, right? Here we give peak voltage. Related to this, write the formula for VRMS. What is the formula? We know that here VRMS is equal to V naught by square root 2. VRMS is equal to V naught by square root 2. That is the formula, right? Okay. Then substitute the values here. Here they give V naught value, that is 440 volt divided by square root 2. Okay. VRMS is equal to. Then 440 volt divided by, what is the value? Root 2. What is the value of root 2? It is nothing but 1.414. Okay. This is the value of root 2 and divide 440 divided by 1.414. It is nothing but 311.1 volt. 311.1 volt. So which option is correct? Here B is the answer. Firstly, they ask the question related to RMS voltage, VRMS, and here they consider AC source. We know that peak voltage in AC source is V naught, that is given, right? 440 volt. Then VRMS is equal to V naught by square root 2. This is the formula to calculate the RMS voltage in AC sources. Okay. Understood? Yes, it's very easy. Okay, next one. The RMS value of current in a circuit is 25 ampere. Then peak current is A 35.36 milliampere, B 35.36 ampere, C 3.536 ampere, and D 9.38 ampere. Here, the question related to peak current. Okay, question asking regarding peak current. What are the given things? The RMS value of current in an AC circuit is 25 ampere. Here they give the RMS value of current, that is IRMS is equal to 25 ampere. Okay. Then what they ask here? They ask peak current. Peak current. We know that I naught is the representation of peak current, right? Peak current anna ಹೇಗೆ ಬರಿತೇವೆ? I naught in the represent ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Then what formula to calculate peak current? What is the formula? What is the formula to calculate peak current? Peak current is nothing but I naught is equal to square root 2 into I. I naught is equal to square root 2 into I. That is the formula to calculate peak current. Okay, you should remember these formulas, otherwise we can't solve these questions. Okay, square root 2 into I. Substitute here. Here they give I value, that is 25 ampere, right? That is 25 ampere. So square root 2 into 25. I naught is equal to square root 2 into 25. We know that square root 2 value, we know that, right? Or you should remember what is the value of square root 2? That is 1.414 into 25. Okay, I naught is equal. So I naught is equal to, multiply this 1.414 into 25. Finally, you get 35.36 milliampere. This is the answer, 35.36 milliampere. Here they give it in amperes. You should write it in milliamperes. Okay. See which option is correct. The option A is correct. That is 35.36 milliampere. Okay. We'll see next one. If V is sine 100t volt and I is sine 100t plus pi by 3 milliampere are the values of volt and current, then the RMS value of voltage and current respectively. Okay, here they ask the question related to RMS value of voltage and current. Okay, firstly, you should write the given things here. What are those? Here they give the voltage, that is V is equal to, right? Here they give V value, that is 100 sine 100t volt. Okay, next again they give I value, that is I is equal to 100 sine 100t plus pi by 3. Okay, plus pi by 3. We know that uh, in instantaneous values of voltage and current, here it is compared with like this. V is equal to Vm sine omega t and I is equal to Im sine omega t plus pi, right? Ampere. Okay. See, next, what we should calculate here? You should calculate the IRMS and VRMS values. Okay. What is VRMS and IRMS here? Okay. Which formula you use here? Which formula you use here to calculate this VRMS and IRMS? Calculate the VRMS and IRMS. Which formula we can use here? Yes, here IRMS is equal to IM by square root 2. IM by square root 2. Now calculate this one. They give IM value, right? Compare this one. Here in the IM place 100 is there. So what it means, IM is equal to 100, right? 100 ampere. Then substitute this here in the place of IM, that is 100 divided by square root 2. Okay, 100 divided by square root 2. What do you get? Get 70.7 milliampere. 70.7 milliampere. This is the answer of this. Okay, 100 divided by square root 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 70.7 milliampere ಬರುತ್ತೆ. See, so here RMS value of current is calculated. Next, what they ask, RMS value of voltage, right? They ask the RMS value of voltage also. So VRMS is equal to Vm by square root 2. Again, same formula, but here voltage is there. Okay. Again, compare this one. In the place of Vm here, in your question, they give 100, right? Okay, what it means? It means Vm is equal to 100 volt. It means Vm is equal to 100 volt. So Substitute here. 100 divided by square root 2 is equal to again 70.7 volt. So this is the value of VRMS and this is the value of IRMS. Okay. Then which option is correct here? Which option is correct here? The first one is correct. That is 70.7 volt and 70.7 milliampere is the correct answer. Okay. Next, we'll see the next one. See the relation between an AC voltage source and time in SI units is V is equal to 120 sine 100 pi t into cos 100 pi t volt. The value peak voltage and frequency will be respectively. Here they ask the question related to value of peak voltage and frequency. Okay, the options are A 120 volt at 100 hertz, B 120 volt at 100 hertz, C 60 volt at 200 hertz, and D 60 volts at a hertz. Okay, see here they ask 130 volt at 100 hertz. Okay, see in this question they ask the between an AC voltage source. Okay. And here what they ask value of peak voltage and frequency. So you have to calculate here peak voltage is V naught, right? That is watt, and frequency is F, that is also watt. You have to calculate here. Okay. Which formula you have to use here, students, for this peak voltage? Firstly, you should write the given things, right? Okay. What are those? V is equal to 120 sine 100 pi t into cos 100 pi t volts. Okay, this is given thing. Only this thing they give that. Okay. So we use this. We have to calculate the peak voltage and frequency also. One by one, we will see how to calculate. Okay. Firstly, see this equation, students. See, uh, this is in the form of one maths formula, right? Do you remember? Do you remember what is the formula? See here, we know that in math, sine theta into cos theta, or what is the answer for sine 2 theta? What is the formula of sine 2 theta? I know it comes in your maths, right? Okay. Sine 2 theta is nothing but 2 sine theta into cos theta, right? 2 sine theta into cos theta, or 1 by 2 sine 2 theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta. Sine theta into cos theta. Just remember this formula. Okay. This one with this equation. See here. This is also in the form of sine theta into cos theta, right? Okay. Let me see or compare now. V is equal to ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಸೈನ್ pi t into cos 100 pi t is in the form of sin theta into cos theta. So we have to write it in this like this. Okay, that is half into 120 sin 2 into what is the value of theta here? This is in the place of theta, right? So 2 into 100. ಇಲ್ಲಿ theta value ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು? Theta value 100 ಇದೆ ಹೌದಾ? So here theta is 100. Okay. So substitute this formula here. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ they give like this. With the use of this, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ? ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. We know that sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. Again, we can write like this also. half of sine 2 theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta. So now this compare these terms, sine theta into cos theta ವನ್ನ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಪೈ, ರೈಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 100 ಪೈ ಅನ್ನ ಥೀಟಾ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ 100 is also comes, okay. So here 100 pi is in the place of theta. So ನಾನೀಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸಿ 2 1s are 2 6s are, so finally it becomes 60 sine 200 pi, 60 sine 200 pi t into 200 pi t volt, okay. See, this is 60 times 200 pi t v. Now compare it with the standard equation. Compare this with the standard equation. We know that. What is the standard equation of peak value of voltage? Yeah, standard equation, you know, V is equal to V naught sine omega t. Alva, idu standard equation. V naught sine omega t. So here they ask what's the V naught value. Compare this with this one. ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ, ವಿ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 60 ವೋಲ್ಟ್, ರೈಟ್. ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ 60 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೀಕ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 60 ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ, ರೈಟ್. ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಒಮೆಗಾ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು, ಹೌದಾ, ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಒಮೆಗಾವನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೇವೆ, ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2 ಪೈ ಎಫ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೇವೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, 2 ಪೈ ಎಫ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒಮೆಗಾ 200 ಪೈ ಇಸ್ ದರ್, ಹೌದಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಮೆಗಾ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ 200 ಪೈ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಒಮೆಗಾ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ 200 ಪೈ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2 ಪೈ ಎಫ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಫ್? F is equal to 200 pi divided by 2f. Okay, 2 pi. Here pi get cancels out. 2 1s are 200s are, right? Okay, then what is the answer? 100 hertz. So frequency is 100 hertz. Like this we can solve this question. Okay, see, understood or not? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 120 ಸೈನ್ 100 ಪೈ ಟಿ ಇಂಟು ಕಾಸ್ 100 ಪೈ ಟಿ ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಕ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪೀಕ್ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದೆನ್ ಕಮ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೈನ್ 2 ಥೀಟಾ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಇಂಟು ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ. ದೆನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಸೈನ್ 2 ಥೀಟಾ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಸೈನ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಇಂಟು ಕಾಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ you are giving thing in question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಲೇಟರ್ we know that the value of peak voltage formula is V is equal to V naught sine of omega t, right? With the help of this you have to calculate V naught here, and then again using this formula and calculate frequency. So finally, which one answer is correct? 60 volt and 100 hertz. Here the option D is correct answer. Oh, let me see next one. A light is rated at 100 watt for a 220 volt AC supply. The resistance of the bulb is. See, it's very easy. Here they give the question related to resistance. Okay, what are the given things here? ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಗಿವ್ ದಿ ಹಿಯರ್ 100 ವ್ಯಾಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ 100 ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? ವಿಚ್ which physical quantity having the unit watt? ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯಾವ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್. ಹೌದಾ, ಪವರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪವರ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 100 ವ್ಯಾಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದೇ ಗಿವ್ ದಿ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 220 ವೋಲ್ಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದಿ resistance of the bulb. What is the resistance of the bulb? Okay, what's the value of what's formula to calculate resistance related to this power, voltage and resistance? ಪವರ್, ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಮತ್ತು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೂರು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗೋ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ವಿಚ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ R is equal to V square by P. Do you remember this formula? ನೆನಪಿದೆಯಾ ಇದು? ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ R ಅನ್ನ ಪವರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ we have to use this formula. R is equal to V square by P. Now substitute the things. Okay, here they give 220. Okay, R is equal to 220 square divided by power is 100, right? Okay, then what is the answer for 220 square here? That is 48,400, right? 48,400 divided by 100. What is the answer? 0 get cancels out and again 0 get cancels out. So 484 ohm. 484 ohm. So which one is correct? This C answer is correct. Okay, this is very simple. Here ask the direct question. Okay, here they ask direct question related to power. First you should write the given things. Later you apply the common formula for resistance, voltage and power. Okay, understood or not? I hope you all are understood this. Okay, we'll see next. In this circuit, V and I are given by V is equal to 100 sine 100 T volt and I is equal to 150 sine 150 plus pi by 3 ampere. The power dissipated in the circuit. Here they ask the question related to power dissipation. Option 106 watt, 150 watt and 5,625 watts and 0. Okay, you should substitute the formula and calculate. Later compare these options and which one is correct, tick that. Okay, see the given things. Here voltage is given and current is also given. Okay, let me see the power dissipated. What is the formula to calculate power dissipation in your AC alternating current chapter? Alternating current chapter ಅಲ್ಲಿ power dissipation formula ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ? Power dissipation formula ಏನು? So here P is equal to half I naught V naught cos pi. That is the formula to calculate the power dissipation in the circuit. P is equal to half I naught V naught cos pi. Okay. See, now compare here. Is there any given thing here? I naught ಮತ್ತು V naught ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ or phi value ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? Yes, here that does not give it directly, but indirectly we give all the values. Okay. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ I is equal to I naught sin omega t form. Okay, and again here this is also V is equal to V naught sin omega t form. Okay, So next one, compare this. In the place of V naught, they give 100. So what it means? Here V naught is equal to, here V naught is equal to 100 volt. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ V naught ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 100 ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? V naught ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100 volt ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Next, what is the value of I naught? Compare this. In the place of I naught, they give 150 here. So 150 ampere. That is I naught value. Okay. Then what is pi here? Pi value ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. I is equal to I naught sin omega t plus pi. That is the formula, right? Okay. Compare this. In the place of pi, they give pi is equal to pi by 3, right? Pi by 3. Pi ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? Pi by 3 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ pi by 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ? Pi is nothing but 180. 180 divided by 3, right? Okay. Then it is 60 degrees. So pi value is 60 degree here. So now you get all the things in this formula, right? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. So now substitute it. P is equal to half. I naught is 150 and V naught is 100 into cos pi is cos 60 degree. Okay. Students, what is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 value ಏನು? In your maths trigonometry, you all already learned this, right? What is the value of cos 60? What is the value of cos 60? It is 1 by 2, right? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So substitute here. 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5 into 150 into, so cos 60 is into 1 by 2, right? Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Okay. Then what is the answer? It is 5625 watt. 5625 watt. This much of power is dissipated. So which option is correct? Here C option is correct. That is 5625 watt. Okay. We'll see next one. An inductor of 30 meter, an inductor of 30 millihenry is connected to a 220 volt 100 hertz AC source. The reactance is, here they ask for question related to inductive reactance. You should remember the formulas. Okay, ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನು ನೆನಪಿರಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ. Inductive reactance. First option 10.58 ohm, second option 12.64 ohm, third option 18.85 ohm, and fourth option 22.67 ohm. Okay. See, first here they ask the inductive reactance. Write the given things here. An inductor of 30 millihenry, right? How to represent inductor? Inductors are represented by the letter L, right? L is equal to 30 millihenry. Then again they give the voltage. V is equal to 220 volt, right? Okay. Then again they give F value, that is 100 hertz. These all are the given things. Here they ask the inductive reactance. What is the formula for inductive reactance? Students, what is the formula for inductive reactance? Inductive reactance ಗೆ ಯಾವ formula? It is represented by XL, right? X ಮತ್ತೆ L ಅಂತ represent ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ formula ಏನು? XL is equal to omega L. XL is equal to omega L. Here we know that omega is nothing but 2 pi f into L, right? 2 pi f into L. See, F value ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, L value ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. And pi is nothing but 3.142. ಹೌದಾ? Pi value ಅನ್ನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 22/7 or it is 3.142 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay. Substitute here. XL is equal to 2 into 3.142 into, what is the frequency value? Here they given it is 100 hertz, right? Okay, into. Then what is L value? L is 30. Here they give it is in a millihenry. So you have to convert L value in Henry. Okay, millihenry anna tagdu Henry alli baribeku. We know that milli is nothing but 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. That millihenry is nothing but 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. Substitute here. It is into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay. Next. Calculate all this. What do you get? You get 18.85 ohm. XL is equal to 18.85 ohm is the answer. So which option is correct? The third option, 18.85 is correct. Okay. See, first here you should remember the formula, that is what is the formula to calculate inductive reactance. Inductive reactance ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಆಯ್ತಾ. We know that inductive reactance is represented as XL, and the formula is omega into L. That is the omega L is the formula to calculate the inductive reactance. Okay. Then we know omega is 2 pi f. ಇಲ್ಲಿ omega ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ? 2 pi f ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. We know that. Okay. Then again L value is given. L is 30 millihenry. You have to convert it in Henry. Okay. Millihenry ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಹೆನ್ರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. We know that milli is nothing but 10 raised minus 3. Okay. See, substitute. Then substitute all the things in this formula, that is 2 pi f into L. 2 into 3.142 into 100 into 30 into 10 raised to minus 3. Finally, you get the answer 18.85 ohm. It is 18.85 ohms. Okay. This is the answer. Understood or not? I hope you all are understood this, right? Okay. Next. Pure capacitive circuit, if the frequency of AC source is doubled, then its capacitive reactance will be. Here we ask the question related to capacitance. Okay. See here, options: A remains the same, B doubled, C halved, D 0. Okay. See, in a pure capacitive circuit, the frequency of AC source is doubled. What it means, in a pure capacitive circuit alli frequency of AC source ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದು ಏನಿದೆಯಂತೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಇದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. Then its capacitive reactance, ಅಂದ್ರೆ capacitive reactance ಗಿಂತ frequency of AC source is double. Okay. If we ask, then what would the capacitive reactance? Frequency double ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ capacitive reactance ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕ್ವಶನ್. See, here one formula is there that is related to capacitive reactance and frequency, right? What is that? A formula ಯಾವುದು? What is the formula to use to represent frequency and capacitive reactance at a time? What is the formula? So here the formula is XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC. That is the formula, right? XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC. Do you remember this or not? ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ನೀವು ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಮೇಡಮ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಸೇಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? How capacitive reactance and frequency are there in this equation? ಈ equation ನಲ್ಲಿ capacitive reactance is XC, right? Okay. Here frequency is F. ಹೌದಾ? Here it shows they are inversely proportional. ಹೌದಾ? ಅದೆರಡು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Inversely proportional ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? XC is equal to 1 by F. Yes or no, students? Yes. See here, capacitive reactance. XC is inversely proportional to frequency. That is, XC is equal to 1 by F. Okay, that is 1 by F. See, here they ask, in a pure capacitive circuit, if the frequency of AC source is doubled, here the frequency is doubled, okay? What about your capacitive reactance? Capacitive reactance ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು question. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, here, in your formula says that this capacitive reactance is inversely proportional to frequency. Capacitive reactance is inversely proportional to frequency. And meaning ಏನು? Capacitive reactance ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ frequency ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Frequency ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ capacitive reactance ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Here, consider frequency is doubled. What about your capacitive reactance? XC. It is exactly half. Okay. ಇದು ಡಬಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇದು ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅರ್ಧ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. Got the point? First, you should remember the formula which is related to frequency and capacitive reactance. Next, later, you will learn which one is doubled and which one becomes half. Okay. See, let me see next one. Of 8 microfarad is connected to a 220 volt 100 hertz AC source, and the current passing through it is 65 milliampere. Then the RMS voltage across it is. What is the RMS voltage across it is? Okay. Here they give, if a capacitor of 8 microfarad. Okay, this is your capacitor value, that is 8 microfarad. Okay, then is connected to 220 volt. Here they give VRMS is equal to 220 volt. Okay, given things. Next, what they give here? They give frequency, that is F is equal to 100 hertz. Okay, then current passing through it is 65 milliampere. So here again they give the current value also, that is IRMS is equal to 65 milliampere. Okay. Then what is to calculate RMS voltage across it is? Here they ask the question capacitor VRMS across the capacitor. Okay, that is what ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. What is the formula to calculate VRMS in capacitors? Capacitors ಅಲ್ಲಿ VRMS ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು? Yes, here capacitive. See here, VCRMS is equal to XRMS into, sorry, VRMS is the product of IRMS and it is also XC, right? XC. We know that. What is XC? In capacitance ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ XC ಅಂತ. So product in capacitance and current which gives the voltage across capacitor RMS value. Okay. See here, ಇದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? Only they give IRMS value, right? What about XC here? XC value ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? They give the frequency, that is 100 hertz. So using this you have to calculate XC. We know that. What is the formula for capacitive reactance? XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi F C. ಹೌದಾ? 1 by 2 pi FC ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? XC is equal to, here XC is equal to 1 divided by 2 into 3.142. That is the value of pi. We know that. What is the value of pi? That is 22 by 7 or 3.142. Okay. Into, what is the value of frequency they give? 100 into here capacitance. C is 18 microfarad. Student, how to convert microfarad to farad? Microfarad ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದನ್ನ ಫ್ಯಾರಡಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? C is equal to 18. Micro is nothing but 10 raised to minus 6 farad ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಹೌದಾ? Here C is equal to 18 into 10 raised to minus farad. Here also 18 into 10 raised to minus 6. Okay. Divide these things. What you get? XC is equal to 199 ohm. Okay. Capacitive reactance is measured in ohm. So it is 199 ohm. XC is 199 ohm. Now, ಈಗ XC ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ PCRMS ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. PCRMS is equal to, what's IRMS value? 65. Okay. 65. Here they give it is in milliampere. So you have to convert it in amperes. That is IRMS. milliampere ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. When you convert it in amperes, 65 into 10 raised to minus 3 amperes. Okay. The value is 0.065 ampere. So this is the value of IRMS. IRMS value ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 0.065 ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ IRMS ಅನ್ನು ಅದೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 0.065 into, what's the value of XC? That is 199, right? Okay. You should multiply these things. Finally, you get 12.94 volts. Okay, it is 12.94 volts. This is answer. Which one is correct? Which one option is correct? It is 12.94 volt is correct. Okay. See here, this is very, very simple. First, you have to write the given things. C is equal to 18 microfarad. Capacitor antu kottidare alva. Sorry, it is 8 microfarad. It is 8 microfarad. Okay. 8 microfarad. You should convert this microfarad into farads. Okay. That is 10 raised to minus 6. Micro on the ಎಷ್ಟು? 10 raised to minus 6 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? 10 raised to minus 6 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಆ minus 6 ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಫ್ಯಾರಡಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀರಿ. Then VRMS is 220 volt. Then frequency is 100 hertz. IRMS is 65 milliampere. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ given things. ಇದನ್ನ milliampere ಇದ್ದದನ್ನ ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So next ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ. Here they ask the RMS voltage across the capacitor. So VCRMS is equal to what? We know that capacitor voltage across the capacitor RMS value is equal to IRMS into XC. This is the standard formula. Okay, you should remember this formula. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾವನ್ನ ನೀವೇ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? So next we want XC here. They does not give the XC in your questions, right? Okay, you have to calculate XC. So with the help of the XC formula, that is XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC. Okay, 1 by 2 pi FC. 1 divided by, substitute all these things here and calculate XC. That is 199 ohm. Okay. Then finally, substitute this XC in your main formula. That is VCRMS is equal to IRMS into XC. Okay. So finally you get 12.94 volt. This is the solution. So in our today's class, we just solve 10 questions. Okay. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ? 10 questions ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. So in our tomorrow's class, we will ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮೋರ್ MCQ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಮತ್ತು MCQ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ I hope you all are understood this MCQ questions and solving methods, right? Okay. Tomorrow we will continue this in our next class, but you should do one thing today. You just read those all formulas which comes in your alternating current chapter. Okay, you just read those all things once. ಅದನ್ನ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ನೆನಪಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೆನಪು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು be ready and come next class. Okay, thank you.